Namaskaram, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, 12th sloka. In this sloka, Bhagavan says, those desiring success in material activities worship celestial gods. Since material rewards manifest quickly, they get the result immediately. As soon as the puja is done. And these devatas are worshipped and we get temporary rewards in terms of materials or boons. The rewards are given only by, they are given only by virtue of powers. The power is given by Supreme God to these celestial gods. So in the earlier sloka we have already learnt that God made these celestial gods as representatives of resources, and we thank these celestial gods because they offer us so many things. So in turn we offer them something and we pray them and we thank them. So we do puja to them. So these celestial gods are representatives of Supreme God. They get power for a certain time. They get the power from the Supreme God for a certain time. So here the devatas are worshipped for temporary pleasure, for material. So God explained this very clearly here. The people with small understanding, they go to celestial gods for the immediate result. And people who are intelligent, who seek permanent pleasures, they worship only the Supreme God, Lord Vishnu. They don't want any intermediary because they don't want any materials. They are detached from all that. So they are not, they don't want to earn it anymore. So they want only moksha, so they worship only the Supreme God. So Lord Vishnu. So this is what explained in this sloka. And to understand this better, we can follow the Pasuram given by Tirumashai Alvar. Tirumashai Alvar, he was the one who moved from one religion to another religion, and he studied all the religions, and finally he became Vaishnava. And he followed Vaishnavism and became Vaishnavite saint, and he worshipped only Lord Vishnu. So his pasurams are based on that. So he says, Nanmuganai Narayanan padaithan, Nanmuganam Tan Muganai Sankaranai Tan padaithan, Yan Mugamai Andadi Melittu, Arivithenal Purulai, Chindamal Kunmi Neer Terndu. So he says, Lord Vishnu only created Brahma, then Brahma in turn created Shankara, Shiva. So he is talking about the creation of God, semi-gods. So it started from Brahma, then Shankara, then it goes on like that. So the creation of the gods started by Lord Vishnu. That is what I explained in this Pasuram. Then another Pasuram, Devarai Nirkumat Devam At Devaril Muvarai Nirkum Mudu Punatpum Yavarai Nirkindradellam Nidumal Endro Radar Karkindradellam Kadai. So in this Pasuram he says, celestial gods like Agni, Indra, and those devatas have Lord Vishnu in them. And there are other devatas. So we find Lord Vishnu in all these devatas, and not only in these devatas, in human beings also, and in objects. So in everything and everywhere and every celestial god we find Lord Vishnu. So if you don't understand this, whatever you speak, that is useless. Your words have no validity. Your words are meaningless. So that is what he says. Lord is in everything and he is everything. That is what he is saying in this Pasuram. Then one more Pasuram. Kadai நின்ற மரர் கயல் தொழுது நாளும் இடை நின்றவின் பத்தராவர் புடை நின்ற நீராத மேனி நெடுமாலே நின்னடியை ஆரோதவர் வல்லாரவர். He says in this, people who belong to this material world, they stand in front of all these celestial gods. So here he says Siriya Devangal, small gods. They stand in front of them for long time and they worship them, but they don't get moksha. They don't, because these celestial gods do not have power to grant moksha. Only Lord Vishnu can grant moksha. They have got limited powers. That too only to give boons and materials. So they don't have the power to give you moksha, but you are all standing there and you get only swarga, and the swarga you have your time limited in swarga. As soon as your punya gets over, you are sent back to the earth. So this is what happens if you worship the celestial gods. Lord is found in the big ocean surrounding the world. You go and surrender to His lotus feet. No one else can protect you from everything. No one else can bless you to get moksha. So he is making it very clear, He is ultimate. So moksha is the only thing which gives us the permanent pleasure. So aim for it. To get it, you worship Lord Vishnu.